Hello, good morning, my friends. Let us begin with the first paper I applied for TYBA English. Paper number 4. The title of the paper is 16th to 18th century English literature and course code of the paper is UAENG 501. In this paper, number of text and background topics are applied, but the real objectives of the paper while applying this syllabus is introduction of the 16th, 17th and 18th century literature to the student because it is the golden period for English literature. At the same time, the second objective is number of factors which influenced the entire period, and as the writer is the outcome of race, milieu and moment, we are going to study this background which influenced the greatest writers of this period. Little bit introduction of these great literary masters of this ages: Sir Philip Sidney, Spenser, Surrey, Watt, Shakespeare the Great, Milton, John Donne and so on. These are the great literary figures which appeal the hearts of the lovers of literature even today. These are the masters. As this paper covers almost 3 centuries, during this period or during these 3 centuries, we come across different writing styles, different modes, different subjects handled by the great writers, masters in a different style. We will glance at these different kinds of literary perspectives of this age. The major outcome which is expected by studying this period, these 3 centuries, is the student would understand the literary features of these 3 great literary centuries. They would comprehend the influence of the social, cultural, political, intellectual, as well as commercial factors. The students would appreciate the great literary masters of this period, and at the same time, they will be introduced with the technical parts as the genre of literature. The first unit of the paper is divided among 2 parts: Elizabethan age from 1550 to 1603, which covers 4 important topics. The first is Renaissance, Humanism and Reformation. These are 3 great movements at a time covered all the aspects of national and international life. The first is Renaissance, which is purely intellectual, related with the classical learnings from Greek, Roman, Hebrew and so on. All the collected knowledge and learning of these civilizations were at once introduced to the Europeans. And we are going to study in detail what is Renaissance and the effects of Renaissance on the entire community, as well as literature is the part and parcel of society. What are the effects of Renaissance on literature? The next one is Humanism. Humanism is an attempt to discover the man, his mind, his psyche, his emotions and the way he lives. Humanism is a kind of exploration of the human being. The next one is Reformation. Reformation is purely the movement related with the religious reformation. What are the effects of this reformation on the society? For example, all the advancements and developments covered by Renaissance and Humanism were checked down by Reformation. However, Reformation also affected a lot on the development of English literature as well as European literature. The second part is Elizabethan poetry. Elizabethan period is known as the nest of the singing birds. Poetry in profuse was produced during this period. We are going to discuss all the details of it. Elizabethan sonnets, Elizabethan epic and pastoral poetry will be discussed under this title. The third is Elizabethan drama. What we know English drama, what we know British drama, what we know modern English drama has taken birth during this period. Elizabethan period or Elizabethan drama is the outcome of two different influences, two different type of streams. First one is full-fledged classical Greek and Roman drama based upon discovered laws, rules and regulations and practices. And on the other hand, we come across unpolished, rough, tough, savage English drama, which had its roots in the farcical elements. Elizabethan drama or English drama was fusion of these two different streams. We will discuss all those things in detail while studying the first unit. University wits are the literary artists who were at a time students of universities, newly established universities like Cambridge and Oxford. At the same time, they were connected with the live stage. They were working as the writers, stage actors, or directors, and so on. The second part is the Jacobean period. After Elizabethan period, there were number of drastic changes on political, religious, social, cultural aspects of the life, and it had tremendous influence on the society, on the life of the nation itself. Naturally, it had tremendous impact on literature. We are going to study all these details, political background, religious background or controversy, etc. under this period. You will find out that Jacobean period is totally controversial to that of Elizabethan period. And that is why there was birth of metaphysical poetry. New age demanded new type of literature. And metaphysical poetry and Jacobean drama itself was the outcome of this demand. Metaphysical poetry which was designed totally in opposition to, in contrast to Elizabethan poetry. And Jacobean drama, as if it seemed that the British drama or English drama had lost its connection with the great dramatic movement which was started by the university wits as well as Shakespeare the Great and post-Shakespearean dramatist. Unit number 2 or unit number 2 is drama. There are two dramas applied for the syllabus. One of the greatest 4 tragedies of Shakespeare, Hamlet, is applied. The students are generally excited whenever they come to know that Hamlet is applied for the syllabus. Hamlet would be discussed on the background of keeping in the background of Shakespearean tragedy, Shakespearean plot, Shakespearean tragic hero, and all those things. We will definitely enjoy it. There is option for it, that is comedy of errors. It is also one of the greatest comedies presented by Shakespeare, and it depends upon the choice of the students, your choice. We will discuss or we will study the drama which you will like. The third unit is selected poetry from Elizabethan and Jacobean age. There are 6 poems selected from Elizabethan period. 2 poems, 2 sonnets from Sir Philip Sidney's Astrophil and Stella, Edmund Spencer Schaeffer's Calendar. 2 eclogues are presented or selected, and William Shakespeare's 2 greatest sonnets, which will definitely appeal your heart even after 400 years. The second part of this third unit is selected poetry from Jacobean period. As I mentioned that this is totally new type of poetry. Totally new type of poetry. Far away or in contrast to Elizabethan poetry. John Donne's 2 poems are there. Definitely those will appeal your brain and you will like it. George Herbert's 2 poems. George Herbert, who is known as the saint of the metaphysical poetry, and Andrew Morville's 2 poems, The Coronet and On a Drop of a Dew. Let us take a calculative glance at the distribution of the marks according to the unit. There will be 5 questions with the internal choice. Every question is meant for 20 marks, 20 marks. Question number 1, it will consist of 3 questions. A, full question, or B, full question, or C, write short notes on any 2 of the following. Means out of 4, 2 out of 4 you are going to attempt. Question number 1 is totally or purely concerning with unit number 1, background topic. And that is why the first topic is meant for 20 marks. Question number 2 is essay type question. You are going to solve or attempt 1 out of 2. On unit number 2, drama form is there. And if you minutely watch the distribution of the marks, you will find out that question number 4 is also waiting for drama again. Out of 4, you are going to attempt 2 short notes on unit number 2. It means that for second unit or drama form, there are 40 marks allotted, and for poetry also there are 40 marks allotted. Question number 3, that is 1 full question for 20 marks, and question number 5, 2 short notes for 20 marks. My dear friends, from the next lecture onwards, let us confront the syllabus. At a time we will concentrate upon complete proper understanding of the background topics as well as the texts. We will enjoy these topics and texts applied for the syllabus. At the same time, proper calculative preparation for examination. We will organize the entire syllabus in this way, in such a way that we will procure maximum marks out of it. Thank you. Take care. Stay home and just wait for my next lecture. Thank you.